In this video, I am going to show you the most easiest way of running Mixtral model by Mistral AI. If you are not aware of what a Mixtral is, let me give you a quick overview. Mixtral 7B is a sparse mixture of expert models or SMOE with open weights. This new model has already outperformed existing LLMs like Meta Llama 70 billion and offers a balance of performance with efficiency. Mistral 8X7B with 45 billion parameters has a latency equivalent to a 12 billion parameter model, making it 6 times faster in inference than Llama 2 70 billion. It matches or exceeds GPT 3.5 in various benchmarks. I'll drop the link to their website in video's description so that you can look at more benchmarks around the comparison with GPT 3.5, Llama to 70 billion, and so on and so forth. Key features of Mixtral include handling a 32K token contest and supporting 5 languages including English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian. Also, its code generation capabilities have already scored 40.2% on human eval. The model's instruction following variant has been refined with supervised fine-tuning and direct preference optimization or DPO, and it has scored 8.3 on MT bench. Mixtral's architecture is also very unique. It utilizes a decoder-only model where a feed-forward block selects from 8 parameter group. It effectively uses only a fraction of its 46.7 billion total parameters per token. Okay, now let me show you how you can install it in a very easy way without having to worry about any infrastructure for free. The tool I am going to use for this purpose is called as llama.cpp. The primary objective behind llama.cpp is to run the llama models using 4-bit integer quantization on a MacBook or Linux, but we'll be using Google Colab for this purpose. But as I said, you can use any Linux instance for this matter. Because this Mixtral is based on Mistral and then Llama architecture, so we will be good to install it with this llama.cpp. I have various other videos which explain what llama.cpp is, so I'm not going to go into that detail. Let's jump into the installation. I'm going to use the Google Colab notebook provided by Gargano, and you can replace any other llama models too. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is to download the model. So let's click here, run anyway, and you can see that it is running. While it runs, make sure that the runtime is selected as T4 GPU. Let's go down a little and let's wait for it to start. Shouldn't take too long. And if you look at this code, all it is doing it is reading to your home directory, removing any existing installation of llama.cpp, cloning that llama.cpp.git which I just showed you in GitHub. Then it is going into that directory, making sure that Kavlas is set, and then downloading the GGUF or quantized model from the block. So let's wait for it to finish. So you can see that it has started running and it is now cloning the GitHub repo, and then it will be downloading the model. So let's wait for it to finish. And model is being downloaded now. The size of model is, I guess, just under 13 gig. So will take around 5 to 7 minutes, as you can see from the ETA, showing around 4 minutes, but it takes around 7 to 8 minutes. So let's wait for it to finish. The model has been downloaded, and then I am running this line in order to get the URL for the proxy port. But once you get this URL, don't run it after running this cell. Just go down and start the server. Once this server is up, then we can access this URL. Takes a bit of a time to load, and it is loading all the tensors and stuff, and also it is offloading the some of the layers to the GPU which we have selected in our runtime. So let's wait for it to finish, and when it says server is up and running, then we can access the above URL. It takes a bit of a time. There you go. The server is up and running and listening at this local port, but because we have already proxied it above, so click on this URL and this will open another tab in your browser where your llama.cpp is running with Mixtral model. So now let's chat with it. You can also run the completion, but let's chat with it. You can type whatever you want at the bottom. Let me try to make it a bit bigger. Seems a bit smaller. Okay, let me go up and then maybe I'll ask it um, why lion is king of the jungle, and then press enter and it is going to start chatting with you. Let's wait for it to come back because I'm running it in Google Colab and it's a quantized version. The speed is a bit low, but of course if you have a beefy system where you're running this llama.cpp, the speed is really quite good. So let's wait for it to finish. Shouldn't take too long. There you go. So now it has given you the answer that it has a powerful roar that can be heard. And then, well, I'm not sure about this answer, but when I was checking Mixtral with uh, in Windows in another video, the answer was quite well. So I will just let this one go. Let's ask another question. How to climb K2 in Pakistan? Now, I haven't told it that K2 is a mountain. It could be a bridge or anything. So let's see what it does. I'm hoping that it would give me some step-by-step plan. Let's wait for it to come back. So it's been 2 minutes and it is still working. I think it is to do with my very um, low Google Colab notebook. So I will let it run instead of just waiting for it. So if I take you back to Mixtral's website, then you would see that not only it has given some of the performance benchmarks in terms of this MMLU, MT bench, and DSM-8K. So I would suggest read through them. And also there are a lot of other benchmarks they have shown. And according to them, they also have got a fair grip on hallucination and biases, which is good to know. And they said that compared to Llama 2, Mixtral is more truthful on all of these benchmarks. And then, as I mentioned earlier at the start, it supports all of these 5 languages, which is quite good, but hopefully they will include more. So this is it, guys. And one more thing I forgot to tell you that they also are behind some of the endpoints like Mistral, Small, Tiny, and Medium. You can also access it through API. So that's it. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.